Imagine a man who falls in love with Amy Salton in the most unexpected way, so deep and genuine that it turns her world upside down. Amy, once caught in a web of complicated relationships, decides to leave behind her past, even her family and ex-husband, to start fresh with him. But the real twist? Amy is about to transform into something unimaginable. Stick around to discover how this love story unfolds and what's coming next. Brittany Combs and the Slaton family recently embarked on an exciting journey to London, which will be featured in an upcoming episode of TLC's 1000 LB Sisters. This adventurous trip included visits to historic sites, sightseeing, meals, and accommodations, all of which added up to an estimated $800 to $1,000 per person. As the show prepares to showcase their time in the UK, viewers have been curious about how such a costly vacation was funded. Was the trip financed by TLC, or did the cast members foot the bill themselves? While TLC has not officially confirmed who covered the expenses, many speculate that the production company likely picked up the majority of the costs, as they often handled travel arrangements for the cast in the past. It's well known that the Slaton family frequently takes vacations together, with each season featuring a new destination, but this trip holds extra significance due to a deeply personal and historical goal. Amy Slaton, a self-proclaimed history enthusiast, has recently uncovered a surprising connection to the United Kingdom. She claims that her family has ties to the British monarchy, specifically to the Queen of England. Amy fondly recalls how her mother often spoke of their UK roots during their childhood, which sparked her curiosity to explore their ancestry further. This trip to London was not just a vacation, but also a quest to trace their family history, and the Slatons were eager to explore the sites that could potentially hold the answers to their deep-rooted questions. The family's goal was to dig deeper into their heritage and perhaps uncover connections that would not only explain their ancestry, but also give them a greater understanding of who they are. Amy, her brother Chris Combs, and sister-in-law Brittany Combs visited a genealogist during the trip to find out if there was any truth to Amy's belief that they were related to the Queen of England. The genealogist, whose job was to trace family trees, went to work uncovering the Slaton family lineage. However, much to their surprise, the search revealed no connection to the British royal family. Instead, the Slatons were shocked to learn about another fascinating link to their past, a man named Hugh Kirkwood, a British ancestor who migrated to the United States in the 1700s. The genealogist traced Hugh Kirkwood's roots, revealing that he had served in the American Revolutionary War. According to the expert, Hugh had even been injured during the battle, making his story a remarkable part of their history. Although they didn't find any links to the royal family, the revelation that they were related to a patriot from the American Revolution was an unexpected yet significant discovery. The genealogist went on to explain that if the Slatons could provide evidence of their connection to Hugh Kirkwood, they could potentially become members of the Daughters of the American Revolution, DR, an esteemed organization for women who are direct descendants of American Revolutionary War patriots. This discovery was a proud moment for the family, offering them a connection to American history that was just as meaningful as any royal ties. As viewers continue to follow the Slaton family's journey on TLC, it is clear that this trip to London holds great importance not only because of their exploration of family history, but also because of the tensions that have surrounded them in previous seasons. The Slatons are not strangers to family drama, and this trip is no exception. Throughout the series, the dynamics between the family members have been complicated, with frequent feuds and moments of tension that have added to the drama of the show. The London trip was supposed to be an opportunity for the family to bond and resolve past issues, but there are concerns that the underlying conflicts between some of the cast members might resurface during their time abroad. Tammy Slaton, in particular, has had a difficult time getting along with some family members, especially her sister Amanda Halterman. Recently, Tammy has been in the spotlight for her controversial behavior, and her relationship with Amy has been especially strained. During a recent outing in a limousine, Amy made some inappropriate jokes, which left Tammy feeling humiliated and upset. The argument escalated, with Tammy lashing out at Amy, accusing her of trying to embarrass her. This incident caused tension between the sisters, with some fans speculating that Tammy's outburst was rooted in feelings of jealousy towards Amy's personal transformation and her newfound spotlight. Despite the drama, Tammy continues to receive substantial support from her family, particularly her brother Chris, who has given her a place to stay after she struggled with housing issues. However, Tammy's ungrateful attitude toward the help she's received has caused friction, and if her behavior doesn't change, her relationship with her family could be in jeopardy. While Chris and Amy have been there for her in the past, her inability to acknowledge their efforts could lead to further isolation, leaving Tammy to fend for herself. In addition to the sibling rivalry, Tammy's relationship with Amanda has been just as tumultuous. Over the past season, Tammy has repeatedly clashed with Amanda, especially when it comes to matters of respect and family dynamics. After Tammy made an offensive comment to Amanda, tensions between the two reached new heights. Amanda tried to mend the relationship, but Tammy's dismissive and disrespectful behavior only fueled the fire, resulting in another heated argument. Amanda, frustrated by Tammy's attitude, made it clear that she would not beg for Tammy's respect, pointing out that she had always protected her name when Tammy wasn't around to defend it. This exchange only seemed to deepen the rift between them, leaving Tammy even angrier and more determined to distance herself from the family. Despite these ongoing issues, the Slaton siblings are hopeful that their trip to London could help heal some of these wounds. While the trip is meant to be a bonding experience, Chris is understandably worried that the ongoing feuds between Tammy and Amanda might ruin the trip. He has every reason to be concerned, as family vacations have a history of being marred by drama. During a previous trip to Florida, Amy had a major breakdown, which led to a physical altercation with Amanda. The entire trip was sabotaged by their unresolved issues, and Chris fears that history could repeat itself if Tammy and Amanda cannot manage their tempers and learn to work through their differences. As the Slaton family embarks on this important journey to uncover their roots and explore the rich history of London, the question remains whether they will be able to resolve their past issues and strengthen their family bond. With the spotlight shining on their personal lives and dramatic moments, this trip will surely be one to remember, filled with unexpected discoveries, emotional breakthroughs, and hopefully, some long-awaited reconciliation. The upcoming episode promises to showcase not only the family's historical quest, but also the challenges they